that's done. We've definitely got enough fuel to power our machines now. Or any steam to power our machines now. That's excellent. So next, I want to get started on the gear factory, which is a whole bunch of machines. Let's go through this again. With a compressor, an assembler, 2 compressors, and a cutting machine. We don't need a mixer. So we need 4 machine casings. Oh, things are going slowly. Very slowly. Long enough I've made enough materials to make myself another steam blast furnace for producing steel, because this is taking a very, very long time. Put here. Item input, item output. Let's finish. Hopefully I have enough for this. I don't. Okay. Oh yeah. Steel is becoming a problem. It needs so much of it. And the blast furnace takes 30 seconds to produce 1 piece of steel. Which is painful. There is the electric blast furnace, which actually is within our grasp right now. Some heat-proof machine casing, which is a bunch of invar, which I've got, and copper nickel is just copper and nickel. Copper and nickel dust. So I actually do have the infrastructure to make this right now. That would be very good. I think I want to finish my gear factory first. Anyway, I'll get this up and running, this blast furnace up and running, and hopefully things will go a little bit faster. 4 pistons. And a second compressor, and that's all the machines I need for this factory. Excellent. Let's grab a chest. I'm just going to turn all of this wood into chests, whatever. 32. Okay. So, let's put this under here, maybe? Just here. So, I'm going to input chest. So to make a gear, we're going to need to take 8 bronze. We're going to take 4 bronze and put it into a compressor. So how do we round robin this? We can... actually I think I know how I'm going to do this. This is a thing, machine extender. It's a thing I'm not very fond of, actually. I might not use this unless it's absolutely necessary. Basically what this is, you're going to attach it to anything really, and it'll act as, if you pipe into or out of the machine extender, it'll act as if piping into or out of the machine that it's connected to. So honestly, yeah, I might use it. I might actually use it. It's really no different from like a hopper that it doesn't store items in. Okay. Fluid pipe. Machine extender. Okay. let's see. Do this. So that'll be, this will be round robining. So it needs comparator in. Round robin, and I want to extract one at a time. So we need to also speed this up so it extracts a lot at a time. So put 4 ingots into the compressor. Then it'll take let's see, how's the best way to do this? Best way to do this is this. Okay, so it'll put 4 ingots into this compressor. Then it will put an ingot into this cutting machine. And the cutting machine will immediately output to this compressor. Compressor will then output into this assembler. And this assembler will output gears into this chest. Now, we've got to connect up. I've got to connect with soldering, haven't I? Do I have any more blue pipes around? No. Wouldn't mind a crafting table over where I'm working. Okay. I really would like there to be a way to limit the amount of fluids you can put into something like this. I wonder if there's a way to do that. Pipes. Pipes. Doesn't. Tanks and barrels. Advanced pipe configuration. Camouflage pipe. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to do this. I guess what I could do is modern industrial, integrated dynamics. I could just pipe this soldering relay into like an iron tank or something, and then I could pull from the iron tank and put into the assembler only when it's only when the assembler's got like less than a bucket in. That way I don't have to waste like 16 buckets of soldering alloy in an assembler. So, to be honest, honestly, right now, I might set it up like that. I might actually set it up like that with an iron tank here. I will have to bucket into the assembler manually for now, but as soon as I get integrated dynamics up and running, I can be a bit of a smarter about this. Now let's take that. And we'll get us an iron tank. Alright, iron tank, 1 bucket. That's a lot more reasonable. So that'll soldering all into that. And we just bucket out into the machine for now. So really this should work. Very simple, but it should work. So how are we gonna wire this up? Maybe like this. And I'll have to bring this wiring underground. Okay, connected up. These should have, yep, these have power. All of power. Okay, yep, on this thing, that should up at the top. That should not be connected there. That should be up that way, and that should be up that way. So, let's get some bronze and test this. Actually, I just realised a mistake I've made. We want this to actually be 8. We want this thing to, yeah. Yeah, we want 8 plates to go into the compressor. And we want 1 ingot to go into here because that turns into two rings. Well, that's easy to fix. So let's grab some more item pipes then. This is easy to fix. It'll just make the factory take up a little bit more space, but it doesn't really matter. There we go. Six, 7, 8. There we go. So we put in 16 and 2. Yeah. Okay, go. Cutting machine requires lubricant. That's another thing. Lubricant's right here, though. Okay. Easy. Now, lubricant. I'm not gonna reserve lubricant in a tank like this. Like the like the soldering, like a lubricant is a lot cheaper. Okay. We should be making gears now. Slowly. Okay. And now the wondrous thing about this, it makes 2 gears per. So, not only do we not have to make bushings anymore, we're now getting basically 2 gears per 4 steel, rather than 1 gear per 4 steel, which will definitely help in so many things like pistons and machine casings. So yeah, this is definitely worth making. Yeah, like I'll get integrated dynamics up and going next time, I think, and we'll do some smarts with this tank. And also, I want to future-proof the motor factory and add a bit of logic into this thing, where it's basically, if the polarizer has more than 32 rods in it, stop pulling from the cutting machine. If this chest has more than 64 rods in it, stop pulling from the cutting machine. Specifically so the round robin doesn't get broken, because if we round robining into this and this gets full, then it's not going to care. It's just going to send the overflow to this chest, and that will completely break the ratios. Also, something that's probably an idea to do here. Basically, if the compressor's full, or if the compressor's got like more than 32 ingots in, or the cutting machine has more than like 8 ingots in, stop pulling from this chest, which should be easy. The biggest problem in aerodynamics is mineral. I don't know anywhere on this map that I can get mineral right now. I can't see any trees in the map. And I haven't found a mineral biome. No, let's fix this. What will it be? But I do believe there's Nature's Compass in this pack. Yep. Alright, Nature's Compass. We should look for mineral Miniglin. That one. Oh, actually, not that far away, is it? 500 meters. Oh, this is a mineral biome. Okay. Oh, that's easy. Yeah, to get some mineral and get integrated dynamics up and running, which will definitely be helpful. So, let's see. We got soldering yellow done. We made a gear factory that will work with any type of gear. And we just made a bronze boiler. So, I might move EBF up on this list. One, integrated dynamics logic for the processing lines, and then EBF with the next thing after that. We got the power production to support EBF right now, and producing steel a little bit faster would be very, very nice. So, oh yeah, good. This works very nice. Actually, so the asteroids, more talking, the asteroid with the service in. The only way I know of in this pack to mine Certus would be applied energistics itself. A little bit of channel setup and annihilation plane can be configured to only break the quartz when it's full, when it's clusters, and can provide drops. So this is not too far away. Electric packer, and well, I've already got the assembler down there that I can just use for generic things. Electric packer shouldn't be the hard to. Honestly, A2 is within our reach right now. So yeah, I might make a little applied energistic setup around out here. The only problem with that is getting electricity over there. But it's also possible I could make another turbine. Just stick a bronze boiler on it. Or maybe a steel boiler. Just stick it on a turbine and that'll probably produce enough energy. I only need go out there to fill it up every now and then. And then that should just passively make a Certus, and once it's got enough of that, we can actually start working on a proper applied energistic setup. So let's also do this. A mini Certus farm. And applied energistic system. Yeah. Sounds good. And well, I'm gonna have to go mining again because we used still got lots of stuff, but I did use up like a significant amount of my materials making this factory and the boiler.